There's no way to tell, but being allowed to export into China from the U.S., particularly for the German manufacturers, is good news. So we've got to wait to see it put in action. We've got to wait to see the actual response from China. But the news as we're hearing it is at least a step in the right direction.
So what happens if tariffs go from 40% to zero? What sort of impact do we see?
Well, if they go from 40% back to 25, we see sort of back to the status quo. If they go down to zero, we'd see an ability for us to export from the U.S., perhaps from other countries as well, but at least from the U.S. into China, which hasn't been very viable to date.
So do we see these car makers ramping up production, do you think? I mean, is that what you're predicting, and is that what you're expecting?
Certainly, if the tariffs go to zero, you'd see the Germans, who are generally more luxury manufacturers, able to export from their plants in the U.S. that have the capability and the capacity to do that. You wouldn't see the volume players doing that quite as much because they have the scale to be able to build a plant in China.
So regardless of the tariffs, you still think that some of these other players are going to build in China rather than the U.S.?
Yes, certainly the scale manufacturers do. It doesn't make as much sense to ship it from the U.S., but where you only have enough volume to really build one plant versus two subscale plants, it does help you a lot to be able to export all around the world.
And what about Tesla?
It helps Tesla tremendously. They have a plant in the works, but it's still many years away. So until that plant is built, all of their cars would be subject to the tariff without it coming off.
Okay, in this environment where tariffs are expected to drop, whether it be to 0 or 25%, Mark, who's best placed? Which car maker is best placed to take advantage?
It's really the luxury Germans. So it's Audi, BMW, and Mercedes. BMW probably having the largest amount of exports from the U.S. to China with the SUVs.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.